Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Oh no, that's the 20. It's the 27. What we talking about?
Christmas
Christmas
like
like 2 days ago.
But,
Bro,
bro,
ho ho ho! No, I'm joking.
oh,
What
what
the
the
hell
hell
was
is that?
that? Sorry.
The fuck
Man.
going on? What's going on?
Ooh, that hurt.
Sound like you just let one loose.
Yeah, that definitely hurt. Uh, anyways,
Anyways, yo, what is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 37.
it
It
is
is
I,
the
the
most
most
phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach.
and it's Mr. Going Forward, aka Mr. PayPal. Got
Got
making
making
dollar
dollar.
bills
Yeah,
every day.
yeah, that's all you. What I'm
Yeah.
looking at right now is dollar bills, bro.
Dollar bills
There ain't no,
everywhere.
there ain't no ones. There ain't no 20s in that bitch. All ones.
Hey man, it's all
He
twenties
got
right here. It's all
300. He
20s.
got three. No, he ain't showing.
It's all 20s though.
Oh,
Look at that.
mm.
He
He
knows
goes
all
all
20s.
20.
Then
I
play
mean,
no
I mean,
301. That's ridiculous.
yeah, you go to strip club.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow. You dig?
Anyways,
Anyways,
if you want some used ones, I guess you can have it. But we've got some great topics in the basketball world, and we're gonna talk about.
well, yeah, yesterday, the Portland Trailblazers and Utah Jazz was gaming tonight easily. Easily game.
Yeah, they kind of lost it. You know.
He jinxed it. He almost jinxed it. Who, the Jazz? He almost jinxed them though.
Yeah.
He almost jinxed the Jazz. He was up by like 20. He was like literally up by 20 points when he said that shit. And then in the moment's notice, they could possibly the Blazers could win the game. But but that man, Splash Man, I call him Splash Man and joke. He was splashing them bitches last night.
He started off really well.
But he was like he started five, 4 for 4 from downtown. He was he, he was even like going out on screens, dribbling and making the defender out and pull up from the three. I always said this about Joe. Joe Ingles is that type of dude that looks like he can ball, right? But when you see him on the court in those open gyms, you see him on the court, and he just goes crazy. He just goes crazy. So it's like to me, I never really had no opinion on Joe Ingles other than like I never had no opinion, but I never didn't think he would be that good. But it's the NBA, and you can't really touch nobody. So you touch somebody in this foul. So, but
What you talking about?
talk about the game.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a good game in the end, right? Utah got to big lead,
You
and
jinxed him.
I didn't jinx them. What I said what happened is what happened. Damian Lillard was down by so much, he decided to go shoot the three all the time.
CJ McCollum appeared at the end.
Yeah, he did. He appeared at the end of
At least he ain't disappeared. He appeared at the end of the game.
But you always expect that, you always expect something like that to happen where guys who average like 20, 22 points per game like they always do are going to eventually show up. And that's what happened. They eventually showed up and all that. That was easily one of the best games on the best games yesterday that was there. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, again, another game, where people just were not watching. But thank God for Damian Lillard. And, they kind of Hassan Whiteside. He just wasn't very good yesterday. Plus, when they came back, they didn't need Hassan Whiteside. He only played 8 seconds.
Ken Bazemore was not even on the floor.
I believe Ken Bazemore is one of the worst starting players in the NBA today. He adds nothing. He doesn't make consistent threes. He's a decent defender. He's a good cutter, but he can't create. He can't make shots for him. I think he was not a great pickup for that team. But Anthony Simons is what I expected him to be. If I was them, that was my coach lineup with him and the team. That gives you three guys that can create. He was making shots too during that run, remember? And so, my in the NBA, when you close games, I think you need to have as many shot creators he can not only create for himself but for other people on the court as possible. The best teams all have. The Clippers have three. Lakers have you could say two. Rondo is like a kind of because he can't make his own shot. He can kind of do it himself for other people. Um, the Mavericks have two, right? They have two. Um, Porzingis. So another guy from Porzingis, I think is not.
He's up and down.
It's up and down. It's true. I think Doncic completely influences him. You watch the games. I expect to watch the games without Porzingis.
He was like 19th in like offense or something, and now they're first this season.
Yeah. They're pretty. Them and Milwaukee are first and second, but because they have the white version of James Harden, who's like a little bit taller, and a little more savvy at this point. He's exactly like James Harden. All he shoots is threes and people like to watch him play. That's all he does. Like it's amazing. But you're essentially watching James Harden, but if you don't like James Harden.
That's not European, but he doesn't get foul. He doesn't get to the line like Harden.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't sell out for fouls.
But notice how Harden hasn't been to the line a lot though.
Yeah. Teams are just gone smarter. All they you know this is offense is James Harden. All you do is force James Harden to pass the ball to Russell Westbrook and hope Russell Westbrook decides to take it through, or you can close out well and force him to throw it to like a Jimmy Harris or PJ Tucker. And it affected their offense.
It affected them against the Warriors. How this man Westbrook was like jacking up like shots. Like you can't miss that.
Yeah, but you saw what you all saw what the Warriors did. All they did was just force Westbrook to make a decision to drive or shoot the three. He shot 7 threes, made none of them, and he also drove. And the Warriors did a great job.
I believe Westbrook is never going to be good from three ever.
No, he won't. But at least one thing he has is it's not good to foul him, right? He's a high 80% free throw shooter once again, so that's good. And how many teams are they going to really play that have great coaches like that? They play Nick Nurse did the same thing. He encourages the same thing. Doc Rivers did some of it. Not like Rivers, not like Kerr and Nurse, who employed the trap almost the entire game. Very rare that James Harden may be able to play one-on-one. And when he did get inside, the Warriors did a great job of keeping their hands up because all he does is put the ball down. If you keep your hands up and it goes up, they're going to call foul on you. That's all the Warriors did. They did a great job contesting. A lot of people there's facing Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard just putting his hand down there to be fouled. We saw that multiple times in the Clippers Lakers game, which is also a great game, where Lou Williams or Kawhi Leonard would get free throws because the big is Dwight Howard just wants to slap down. That's what you were taught in when you played basketball. You would slap down or put your hand in there. And in today's NBA, can't put your hand in the
No, you touch him and it's like a foul.
That's the NBA today. What else? Denver lost pretty good. Brandon
Ingram, man. Brandon Ingram, ever since he left a good situation, he has elevated himself to actually what he was supposed to be out of the draft, and is basically another Kevin Durant as people compare him when he was getting drafted.
Yeah, he's got that. What does he have? He has the Paul George. Remember, people say Paul George is kind of like a discount LeBron.
Yeah,
he's basically Paul George. The Paul George for Kevin Durant. Paul George is discount LeBron. Brandon Ingram is the discount Kevin Durant. But this guy, he went to a team that gives him the ability to shoot the ball a lot.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's averaging those numbers because he's getting the ball a lot more. And I have nothing to say about Brandon Ingram because he's playing like how he was supposed to be playing, Christian anyway. But I have everything to say about Lonzo Ball. Now, so I have no personal beef with you, dog. But basketball, man, I got to cook you. You must get this. You must get this coach cooking. You must get all of this coach cooking. And what I mean by this is that your ass can't shoot. Your ass can't. What else can you do?
No, he can't shoot. He can't. That's really what he can't do. He can't shoot because he can defend well and he can create well for his teammate off pick and rolls where you force the defense to come in. But he just can't shoot well.
No, you
There's not a
cannot.
lot of things in basketball that he's not good at, except the most important thing, which is shooting. He can't space the floor because he can't shoot threes well enough. He can't even get a guy who people drop against Lonzo on the pick and roll because even if you give him that pick and roll, he's not been consistent enough making mid range. So he's always been a guy I like, but I just wish he was able to, capitalize more on his ability to shoot in the basketball, but he just can't.
That's the thing. He can't. Those are those assist numbers are not like aren't there. The the rebound numbers are not there. The points are still the same.
Yeah, they're pretty
So,
much the same. It's been the same player for a
so
while.
Kendrick Perkins, man, that was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. He said he called him a bust.
He's a, he's a bust in that he's just not as good as we thought he would be. But yeah, he's a bust kind of. No question about it.
I mean, I'll give him like a couple more years.
I mean,
I'll give him a couple more years.
look at him and Ben McLemore, who went to the right situation, Houston, where they shoot threes and you don't get missing a bunch. Look how well he's playing. And he was a seventh overall pick, he was a disappointment on the bus. But Lonzo Ball is way more of a bust now.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's a big disappointment because his dad hyped his ass up like he was the next Jordan.
All I have to say is I'm not gonna. I always feel bad for people like him whose fathers decide to hype up like crazy for no reason. The kid never asked to be hyped up like he was the next Jordan. Like he never said that. He seems like a guy who's just
He
yeah.
just wants to play basketball.
Basketball. So I'm not gonna take. I really feel bad for him that he got that treatment of father says you're gonna be this. No, he's not. He never said he was going to be. I never thought he was gonna be that guy. I think most top 10 picks are not very good anyway. Like Marquise Chris just looked good just now. What happened? He went to a team that wants to support him and make him look good in the Warriors. Um, like I said, Ben McLemore and Brandon. These guys sometimes take years to get into a situation that works for them. You don't think the Warriors are going to probably pick up. I think they have more Summers who can barely have pick his option. I would pick up Chris and Paulie Stein. I'll use Spellman right next to Draymond. I got a big kind of Draymond body who can defend well and Chris. These guys need to go to good situations. If I'm sorry. Not a lot of guys are like Kevin Love who can succeed in decent situations. You know, like
It's still average the same numbers.
so
Well, not like the same numbers, but like still average decent numbers.
yeah. So yeah, I just really think it does take a good situation to look good. Um, Boston and Boston, Toronto. Game was a good. That game was a winning team, 1-2. Boston win. Jaylen Brown, the dirty cross on Buster point, left to right, and back, then go right to left. That was not nice. It looked like he picked that one. Wow, he did that. So I was like, ooh. He got Hollis Jefferson the other way. That's beautiful. Yeah, 30 points. He made five. I know he made 5 3-pointers. Two of them walking 5 3-pointers. Another game where they won, Jason Tatum did not shoot well. He was like 2 for something, like 2 for 15 or something. So not a good game from him. But it's always good to have that game where hey, our guy doesn't shoot well, but we have so many people that can score. And I want to talk about Boston. Do you think Boston is a potential uh, opponent that can do something against like a Milwaukee or Philadelphia, or do you think, hey, maybe their ceiling is conference finals if they're lucky with seeding? Well, they can't really be lucky because they're gonna have to face either.
They either will face Toronto, Miami, Milwaukee, or Boston.
Yes. Boston is a good team, but they need to win big. They do.
Like I said, Boston.
No,
No, I
no,
said Philadelphia.
yeah. Who can they face? Who was
Oh
the
no, Pacers. I mean Pacers. Pacers. Yeah, Pacers.
but when I talk about Boston is when you see Boston, any they don't have any like they don't play English Cancer because
Yeah,
he just won
they had Daniel Dice.
Daniel Tice is their five. He's really a power forward, and he doesn't add much to their offense except being a. I mean, if he shot better, I think he could pop them. He would be far more dangerous than they are. But they need like who's a big who's on the market. They just need a big. I don't know who they can get for whatever they have, but they need a big man.
I don't, I don't know. I mean, DeMarcus Cousins. The Lakers are still keeping it.
Oh yeah, the money sucks. They'll keep him. I guess they'll keep him next year or until they decide to trade him.
Why not? Why not? Me personally, why not keep him? I still think they can still be a valuable.
Oh yeah. I guess I mean for the Warriors, he won them two. Let's just be honest here. He won two games for that team. He just did. The games where he played well, the Warriors won. It's not like an anomaly. It's the truth. He plays well, the Warriors win games. He didn't. The Warriors lost. Really good. The one game where they lost, where he didn't play that well, was six, and it was Clay Thompson had his thing. Um, the other game, what was it? Oh yeah, Milwaukee, Philadelphia. Giannis.
Oh yeah, not meltdown, but he had a huge breakdown basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got his eye gouged out almost, and he was gonna fight.
He's on the fight 20
Yeah,
brothers.
he's lucky he didn't get like ejected or something for. I'm sure they gave him a technical foul for
Oh
whatever.
yeah, they got it too.
Yeah.
But if he was like, then throw him out.
Yeah. Which, it's fine. He didn't even play that well. Um, trouble. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't play that well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like at least 10 assists, like 10 rebounds, 18 points.
Yeah. He did a good night.
And Joel Embiid's like, yeah, he's like, when you finally get mastered of someone of your size, your actual size and height. And that's what, well, no, Joel Embiid's like 7'2".
Well, he's 7-2.
So, see, that's even more of a challenge.
And also they have Al Horford, who interestingly enough is the best defender in the league against Giannis. If Giannis goes up against anybody else in the league, 66% field goal percentage. Al Horford is jumped by almost it wasn't 40, it was up to 47%, which is almost over 20. Was it 21?
Yeah,
21 drop.
yeah.
So it's a big drop when he faces Al Horford. Philadelphia, I know people complain about Philadelphia. Oh, Giannis is married.
Yeah,
A real,
bro.
yeah,
When you did that I foreplay at night little meme or whatever.
oh yeah, that's true.
But then
He's
I don't know.
married. I guess he's married now because I see partner here, so I guess he's married. Um, Philadelphia is the best defender. You have the best defender in Giannis.
I mean, he's still pretty good against, but it's not. It's not like.
47%.
I mean, it's bad. It's a bad job, but it's still
Yes, so good. Just not what he usually, funny enough, averages everybody else he plays. That's why everybody. That's why I would say Philadelphia is the team that can beat them because they have three guys that can defend them. Their point guard, their center, because of beyond how Giannis plays. But at first, yeah, dude, they have like four guys. I know people are talking about is this team built well enough to go up against other teams in terms of their offense. Well, if they can play up to their defensive capabilities, it really won't matter because if they can lock you up, they can figure out an offense. Plus, Joel Embiid can stop him. Brook Lopez can't stop him. Robert Lopez can't stop him. Giannis is strong enough for that. This guy can legitimately space the floor, and can go inside and be the best low post player in the entire league. He is the most talented player in the entire league. Him and Giannis. It's just that Giannis plays every game and does it every game. Joel Embiid plays most and doesn't do it every game. That's why Shaq and Charles are mad at him for being a guy who shoots a
That's what he started doing. He started making shoot threes.
one is and um, dominating.
They want I for some reason when I see Joel Embiid, Shaq just pops in my mind for some reason.
Yeah, he's pretty much looking like Shaq, no question about it. He's dominant. I mean, he will, you know, do it, do for you. He can get anybody he faces is a matchup nightmare. I don't care who it is. I don't care who that is. They are a matchup nightmare. A matchup nightmare.
Like who else play?
We went through all the games. Oh, the Lakers. That's
No,
the game.
that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Lakers dominated in the first half. Did a great job on Paul George. Kawhi Leonard did the same. I think he had like 20. Yeah, like 20 points.
and then just dropped it.
Yeah.
Just
Um, LeBron did not play well for LeBron, as we know. You know.
it seemed it seemed like ever since Anthony Davis got, he's just like. I mean, I'm not saying LeBron should always be the one scoring today, but like you just seeing these numbers, it's like rookie like numbers all over again. But the crazy thing is he's still averaging 25 a game somehow. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's true.
But and then Pat Beverly, Mr. Antics over there, you know,
Yeah.
well, he got that game. He got that what you call that game saving like swipe or did he block or swipe the ball away?
Oh no, he's fine. Like when because you can see when LeBron, and this was if you want to know this is at the end of the game. I believe it was already under 10 seconds, and drove the ball over, gave the ball back to LeBron on the strong side. As you know, the strong side is wherever the ball is. That's where the strong side is. And it was on the right, it was on the right side of the court, and LeBron was with it for three. And you see Patrick Beverly tries to swipe when he gathers, and then when he finally gathered, Beverly swiped again and hit the ball. And then LeBron does what every NBA player does, which is they hit the ball and they flail their hands, I don't know, maybe try to get a foul, obviously. And they first called it on Patrick Beverly because that's what they've done in the NBA as long as I've ever watched. Whenever that happens, it's always on the
The defense
defense.
because they're the ones as you can see that
Yeah,
he touched it.
yes. But now in today's NBA, at the end of games, replay is a big part. And so they went to replay. It obviously was off LeBron's hands, and they called it correctly. Now people are going to complain because we've never done that before, but we have to change. Everything within 2 minutes is called, especially you need to get things right within 2 minutes of a close primetime game. This game had a big number. This was like the best game since this was better than 2016. This was better than 2018. This is one of the highest rated games of the last decade. This game was, which just goes to show you how popular these two teams were and how much it meant to have these guys at 8 o'clock instead of 10:30 at night. They're like to watch the games. Um, and Beverly did his thing. Marcus Harris disappointed me, did not play well. Paul George did not play well, but he did enough. Kawhi Leonard showed a lot of people are saying he's the best player in the league.
But I will say this: we have got to stop complaining about the load management shit, dog.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Really not. Y'all just hyping it up. I was hyping it up and just gassing it like he's taking off every damn game. He's only taking off like 10 games out of like what 32.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're making it seem like he took off like 22 games and played 10. Like stop gassing it up, stop whining and bitching every game.
Here's my thing. Who cares if he doesn't face the Hawks? Do you really care if he faces the Hawks or faces the Knicks, Charlotte? It's some of these teams that you obviously wouldn't watch if you didn't want to.
Sacramento Kings.
There's like I understand him. Not I understand. Look, he should just not. He should face all the good teams, and if you want to take off games from bad teams like the Memphis Grizzlies or the
I will say
Minnesota Timberwolves.
he's only if he's like taking off games and shit, he might as well play all teams that are like up in 1 week.
Yeah, I will say this. I think he plays all the national television games are good, and they're not
All
back
the
to back.
all the teams over 500.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I understand people. This all started because he didn't play against Giannis in the Bucks, and decided to say, I'll play against the Trailblazers because nobody was saying crap until he did that. And now I haven't heard anything about load management anymore, and he will always load him and Paul George. Don't worry, Paul George will load manage sometimes.
You need to, because you need them in June. You don't need them. You don't need them playing it. You don't need them like what right now. You need them
Yeah.
in June.
Plus,
So
this is what he's been doing. He's completely invested in playing as long as he
he took
can.
off like what 22 games last year.
Yeah, he took off 22 games because he had to. I think it's a good idea. I know people are going to complain. No, it's not good. Yes, it is. He needs
No,
to take
it
off
is
those
because
games.
you have to realize we're in December, about to be in January.
Yeah, there's
So
no reason for him to do stuff like that.
the playoffs are like like in 5 months. So, I
5 months?
mean, would you rather would you rather watch burn himself out to death for like every game, or would you rather like have him play like all the 500 teams and take breaks on the weak teams?
Yes. And so now that we're talking about the Los Angeles um Clippers, I would like to look at their schedule and see what games he may decide to take off. As they know, they play tomorrow against the Jazz. He'll play that game. He'll probably play against the Kings. He won't. He'll play against the Pistons unless he just doesn't want to. He'll, they'll play against the Clippers. I think he could.
He's playing against the Warriors. He's playing.
Yeah, but he won't play against. I don't know if he'll. You know what? I wonder. He won't play either the Grizzlies or the Knicks. That's a back to back. He won't play that. So he'll play about four out of the next five. He'll play against the Warriors. Obviously, everybody will. He just won't
I
play.
think he's playing the back-to-back ones, especially since the Grizzlies and the Knicks.
Yeah, he'll play one of them. I bet he plays the Knicks. They're the easier team. Well, though they've been playing better, they're still the easier team to play. Um, yeah, they should go. They can go. They probably could go 6-0. No reason why. We just saw the Jazz give up a 20-point lead, so it's not impossible to go against the Jazz and beat them. They're Donovan Mitchell, and that's it. You know, that's what they are.
I mean, they got some supporting people,
But
but
they have no athleticism, and that's very very disturbing. That you only have one guy and everybody else is like okay. Like Rudy Gobert, obviously not athletic. Joe Ingles is not. Bojan is Bojan. Bojan.
oh yeah,
Yeah, he's not either. Yeah.
he is
Royson.
averaging points like 3 point percentage and
Yeah,
assists.
yeah, because Rudy Gobert is completely dependent on his guards, and um, Mike Conley's just not been. I'm just saying that pickup has been looked bad right now. I'm not going to say it was a bad pickup. It just wasn't a great pickup. Let's just be honest. He's been
Yeah, I
hurt.
know.
Averages have been down.
We see that now, but then All Star break after happens,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he turns into a whole other animal. So I
yeah.
mean, I don't like to. I'm not me. I'm not always. I'm like, you never know.
Yeah.
You can turn it around.
Yeah, I'm just saying he just has not been the pickup they've wanted. I mean, he started out the year shooting a horrendous percentage. He hasn't had amazing good games. I mean, he was averaging 27 in Memphis, and now obviously his averages are going to go down. He went to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is the 30% usage guy who has the ball, but he could give me 18 and seven every game. You have the best roller in the league in Rudy Gobert. And you're telling me you can't get like 6, 7 assists right there. Rudy Gobert should be averaging more points with Mike Conley, but Mike Conley just hasn't been good as of late right now. Uh, but you wanted to talk about the all. We talked about this on Friday night. I'm sorry, this is Friday. Thursday night. We want to talk about the All Star ballot for the East, and we were talking about how I said Boston may have three All Stars because for sure Kemba will get in. He just will. Him and Lowry will get in like 100%. Because Kyrie Irving has played none. He's not getting into there this year. He's
He's injured.
yeah, he's injured.
He
He's gonna
hasn't
be like
played in
another.
like
Yeah, he's gonna be out in like another 2 weeks. Something tells me the Nets are completely. I don't. They are. I'm just looking at there now. They are seventh in the Eastern Conference. Like but you can't tell me that they're kind of not tanking, but a little bit of I'm gonna take this season that seriously. This guy hasn't played in like a month. He hasn't played like 10 games, and so he's not going to make it. So it's going to be Lowry. It's going to be Walker. Who's the other point guard? Oh, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Up. Ben Simmons is
And
a
I said like you can say like what a dark horse one could be Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon. That's true because Victor Oladipo will be back in February. So yeah,
I don't know. He's gonna leave like no chance even if he was even
yeah,
if
yeah. I was just saying for Malcolm Brogdon's chances, it's good that there won't be any Victor Oladipo because that takes away usage. Okay, and so it's very important for people who vote to know, hey, Malcolm Brogdon is going to have like, was it like 40 games as the highest usage guy on their team? And if they're right now fifth, if they keep fifth, maybe fourth, in the East, he's going to be an all star. Sabonis, that's another guy. He's going to be an all star. This guy averages one and like 10 every game, regardless of who he plays. You can write that in stone. Him and Joel Embiid are the two guys in the league who you can be like, they will get double doubles no matter who they play. Like he does against everybody. He's one of the guys I like watching. He shoots no three, he shoots barely any mid range, but he has great post moves. Nobody talks about him. As a good guy.
nobody sees what he does.
Yeah, nobody does.
Because over here we see everything.
Yeah,
We see from
and
all
yeah, man, we got that three tone. Our eyes are moving
we see
everywhere.
everything. We acknowledge the people that aren't even getting shot, like Joe Ingles.
Yeah, who should be starting? I've said it before, should be starting, but they don't want to start him.
But like Sabonis, those guys. So
Do you think Chris Middleton makes the All-Star team this year?
I don't even know how he made it last
I really don't either. No, he made it to one. I feel like there's some kind of honor rule where, like team with the best record gets like 2 people. Like, how did Atlanta get 3 guys without Kyle Korver in 2015? Because they had the best record. That's why. I mean, they had like the third best record. They have 3 guys. I don't know. I have no clue if they get
Chris Middleton this year. I don't even know.
yeah, he shouldn't
I don't even
this
know.
year,
The
but
same thing about last year. I don't even know how he got on.
yeah, he's averaging 18 points on 49% shooting, which is good. 40% 3-point percentage, which is good. That was crazy against the 76ers on Christmas Day. Just think about that, where he started like burying threes like crazy. I just wish he would. I always remember. I always the dudes who shoot like start shooting like crazy well at like the end of the games. It's like, oh, the game's kind of over. So I'm just going to jack up threes. And he just started making threes. I'm like, damn, he got all these threes earlier. Onus was not playing well. You can a little bit more onus. That was crazy. But he's got 18, 5, and 3 assists with a steal. So he's having a good year. His team is number one. I always say they're going to probably get Chris Middleton in there, most likely. But let me look at the All-Star ballot because they're already doing voting because that's what they do. They do voting. So they do voting. Right after. They start. Um, let's see here. Yeah, Trey is not going to make the All-Star this year. His team's lost too many games, unfortunately.
Jimmy
Butler and Bam Adebayo, probably
Now, if
not.
it was East, now if it was
Yeah.
East versus West, then you could.
Oh yeah, well they still pick people like that. They still do one like that, which is funny enough. Simmons or Harris? Sure, Ben Simmons. I don't think Tobias Harris
because
is
you
good
want
enough
some
for that.
excitement also.
Yeah, Ben Simmons is like he's averaging about the same. He should be in there. Yeah, I'm trying to look here for the ballot. I'm trying to look for like
I
for
mean, I think you
shooting
can.
guard, all that.
I mean, I think you can go.
Yeah, I'm sure you can go for anybody, but I mean, I hope they should pretty much limit that already. You should know who's going to be going in. Like it's not going to be Kevin Love. So, yeah, I would limit that thing. Um
As
oh
good as Kevin Love, we're on a terrible team.
maybe Zach LaVine if the Bulls get to like the eighth or seventh spot. Like Devontae Graham would be an all star, but his team is like not eighth. They if they can get to like seventh or eighth and go on the little run, they could get in. These are shooting guards, like strictly shooting guards, because we know we're gonna have Jimmy Butler and I'm not gonna say Fred VanVleet. I was gonna say him a little bit. Um, but yeah, it's the shooting guard's kind of weak in the East. It's like Middleton and Butler, and like that's it. And then you kind of go to like what's his face on the 76. You got like Josh Richardson, and um, the Pacers don't have really a good shooting guard. Jeremy Lamb is okay. I think Fred VanVleet, this is his first one. I think he can make it. Um, I think that's about it. Because if you're
Bro, you can still vote for you can still vote for injured people.
look what they did to Kobe when he was injured, he couldn't play. They vote for him. So, but it's not. But they won't get in there though. Like they could all vote for Curry, he's not getting in there because, well, 50% of it, the other percent will just kill him and it won't let him get in. Small forward, Giannis, the guys on the Celtics,
Jason Tatum.
yeah, Tatum and Brown could be possible. Tobias, ooh, Raptors, who's your small forward? None.
Oh, Siakam.
Yeah, he should get in. Hopefully, if he can come back early enough. He's got a lot of games still, so before the All Star, hopefully, because he should be in the All Star. Hopefully, coach is voting in if that's how it's going to be. The Nets have nobody. The Magic have like Aaron Gordon or something. He's not good enough. Aaron Gordon will never be on their team.
Vucevic. I don't.
As a center, yeah, he could maybe. The Bulls no, Pistons no, because Blake Griffin's a four, and he just hasn't played enough games. The Cavs have nobody. The Wizards have nobody. They're the worst team in the league. The Wizards. Uh,
The Knicks have nobody.
Knicks have nobody. Julius Randle, our level player this year, who just is on a really horrendous team, because that dude put up 33 with the Wizards. He killed him, man. He killed the team. Eesh. Uh, what else is there? The Hawks, nobody. Let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. On a four-game streak. They're 10-4 on home. They're 14-3 away. Their last 10, they're 6-4. Obviously, the worst stretch of the season. They just came off a heartbreaking loss against the Clippers. The Clippers are 2-0 against the Lakers this year. Does that prove that the Clippers are the best team in the league, in your opinion?
I mean, they still got two more.
Yes, that's true. Funny enough,
So they need to win one more.
that's true. That was weird. That whole, I really do want that series. I really want to experience the first ever home series. But isn't that just weird? Yeah, I feel like the league and people be like uber interested in like there's no real like home advantage. Like the Clipper people fans are gonna be out there, the Lakers fans gonna be out there. Like that's crazy. Like that would be crazy. It's like if there was two Eastern teams that play in like this kind of between cities, and they met in like like conference finals.
Would it be like the Brooklyn in New York?
Yeah, New York each other in the conference finals or any round, and the players and fans just like hop over the bridge to get to next game or something. I've always thought about like the NBA finals, like something like that could happen, but not really. Um, no teams really live like that.
I mean, they're both like different type
Yeah,
of
I was just looking at the games. I'm like, yeah, no.
yeah.
Unfortunately, the teams are kind of same conference, obviously. It used to be like the Hornets were in the same conference for years, which would have been interesting if that ever could happen. But yeah, the Lakers, LeBron has groin injury. He may not play Saturday, oh, which he should. I don't know who they play on Saturday, but they need a win. They need a win right now, obviously. Um, let me see. Actually, they
They're
played good. Kind of last night. Not as good as I think they should. Blazers, that should be a win. That should be a win. Blazers. Um, the Jazz led by 20. They came back, and don't tell me that the Lakers are not looking out for that revenge. I'm looking here. So the Clippers are 2 games back, but because they have one more loss, the Nuggets are actually second, but the Nuggets are 2.5 games back. Gotta love all that weird stuff because the Clippers have beat them twice, so they're actually it's interesting. Okay. Mavericks. Last night, Nico back again with the near triple double. He is having a date with Miss Triple Dub every night. This guy is incredible. He is James Harden, but way more fun. He doesn't try to get fouled. I mean, if you don't like James Harden, Luka Doncic is James Harden, but way more fun. This guy's ability to roll and basically do what they want. Every time he had Marcus Aldridge, it was a lob or a crazy pass to like Dwight Powell. You know Dwight Powell misses because Dwight Powell gets all he's like Rudy Gobert. He gets all these from his guard. He has no out a little bit, but he really has no other game apart from the roll and lob. And you know he missed Luka Doncic. He was eating last night, eating all the lobs and the passes. The Spurs didn't play well. Rudy Gay out there shooting threes, baby. Rudy Gay was out there. He scored 18 points, all threes last night, so that's good. Um, but yeah, obviously the Warriors. When we still can get to that 8 seed right there, go a little run. Look at it, everybody's losing the first, the Kings have lost 5 straight games. The Suns have lost 7 straight games. Jesus Christ, they have just free fallen into garbage. I mean, they're losing. They have the longest losing streak. Or the Hawks have the longest losing streak. Wrong. We thought the Suns were going to be good this year. Um, they've turned. They've lost 7 straight. Are you serious? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of losing. We played them today.
We've been on this, on the NBA for so long, bro.
Yeah, NBA is way more fun.
Uh, now that I guess like NBA is out the way at this point.
Yeah,
Did you see Drake interview?
I've seen a Drake interview. I know he recently song.
Dude, that interview is like 2 hours 20 minutes. I couldn't. The only way I can see myself listening to that is if I'm doing something.
Yeah, who?
It was like a rap something.
Oh, Rap Radar, Drake. Oh, okay.
They'll basically talk about how I'm not gonna get into logistics. I haven't watched this shit, but I'm just gonna say this. Like he basically talks about how
Oh, here you can go on Complex. They have everything we've learned from Drake's 2-hour Rap Radar interview.
of course they do.
Yeah. He said he gave credit to rappers who inspired him to sing. Uh, what's it called? So it said Drake shout out T-Pain, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne. That people inspired him. Uh, Yeah, that's people who inspired them. He goes talking about each one and what they did, inspiring him how to sing. Because he doesn't really he kind of raps and sings. He's not like a rapper. He addressed claims of cultural appropriation. Didn't know about this at all. I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we're not into the damn. We're into the shit.
Yeah,
And invest our lives into know what goes on with these rappers' lives. Like,
yeah. His career is so far gone and take care classics. Um, Now, to the guy who's writing this classic work that shaped that year in the years outdoor and had massive impact on music being made, the culture. That's what Drake said. That's what he thinks the classic is. So he thinks he does have classic albums, and they are so far gone to take care. Um, but he says he wants other people to say it. He says he does not use a ghostwriter or ever has.
yeah. And he also said that he writes his own music, and then he also said that for everybody that knows him, he's a good writer, and some people even wanted to write songs for them.
Yeah, I've always thought
I don't know where
I
that
never
ghostwriter.
Yeah, look, because everybody in music has a ghostwriter. That's how they do it. That's what people always say. Oh, he's got a ghostwriter, and he
Because
says
it's
something.
that
No,
good. You don't believe he wrote it.
like yes, like I believe Rice Gum has a ghostwriter. There's no way he
Oh
writes
no,
like
Rice
that.
Gum has a ghostwriter. Yeah, Rice
Like
Gum. We all know Rice Gum has a ghostwriter.
yeah, now
He
just
said
because you got a ghostwriter,
his ghostwriter disappeared though. I don't know where the fuck he is.
maybe he didn't pay him enough, good enough money anymore. Maybe that's or he just went and did something else like school, because he's like this job sucks. But yeah, now if you have a ghostwriter, come on and say it. Don't be a bitch and hide it. That's something I don't like. Just say you have a ghostwriter. Who cares? I don't care. If you can't sing and I write you a dope ass song, you're still suck. You still gotta be able to sing, you know?
The person that's singing got the ghostwriter.
He
The lyrics, you gotta make the lyrics sound good. That's what it is. The lyrics to me look good. You gotta make the lyrics sound good because you're singing.
he received advice from Serena Williams during his beef with Meek Mill. He said that so Serena talking about her and Maria Sharapova's beef. I guess they have beef. I don't follow tennis like that. Even with Serena Williams doing it, she said if you're gonna go again, you gotta finish it, and like you gotta end it forever, and that's what he did. Um, he said he has no desire to make a with Pusha T.
I mean, yeah, that beat was that it was going on that beat.
Now he says that Pusha T's career is completely made off of the beef with Drake. He says some people like his music. I personally don't because I don't believe any of it. I like to listen to guys I believe. Drake says he continues. You just get to peek behind the curtain too. When I was whatever 16, thinking that he was the biggest dope dealer worth having bricks all every corner of America. Yeah, sure, I was a fan. Obviously more so just a fan of Fur and the Neptunes. I always wanted to sign to Star Trek and stuff like that. That was the wave. Now that we know the truth.
Let me get mine.
Okay. So yeah. He's also not open to Kanye. What did Kanye do to him? Interesting. Drake while speaking to beef. Okay. So he doesn't like Kanye West. Can someone tell me why he doesn't like Kanye West at all?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Don't know.
I can actually skim read this thing, so I don't have to read this entire thing.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I don't even know.
It's ruining that situation. Um, okay. I'm not just some kid's a fan anymore. Now we have a perfect situation. And like I said, a lot of his issues with me, I can't fix them for him. So Kanye West has some kind of issues with Drake, and obviously those issues, Drake thinks that you know I'm not going to deal with it. I do like what Drake said, which is I'm not going to try and communicate with him. Kanye West is not part of his life, and this what people always want to mend beefs. If they're not in your life, you don't ever meet them. Why you gotta try and end the beef? Especially if you have no problem. they have the complete problem view, which is what it seems like. Kanye West has problems with him. He says there's something that bothers him deeply. Uh,
I mean, because you know about this is on PlayStation. This is on PlayStation a long time ago. You know about DJ, right?
yeah,
You know the only reason why we don't talk like the only reason why he's even around right now is because Bernie.
he's even around.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. Like he's not even around like that. But the only reason why what you call that he's even like on good terms because like Bernie says something and they start talking. He don't want no drama. No, he caused a lot.
He's on drum himself.
That's what I'm saying. You know how he caused a lot of drama consistently.
Yeah, well, that's his problem. Yeah,
So that's what I mean. Now I guess I guess he's in a better place now than before.
yeah. Maybe he's away from whatever um, other kinds of vices around you. Your 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 situation does affect who you are. You have to be careful who you are around. And if you start to see some things around people that you've been hanging out for a while, you need to cut them out with the quickness and do not worry about anything else. And that's what I like about Drake. I'm hearing here. He just do other things. Yeah, he does come.
That's like he killed Kareem too. No. He killed Rihanna.
Yeah, he caught Rihanna. Yeah, I can see that. Rihanna's problems, anyways.
Rihanna's trouble.
And she's trouble. Uh, he does confirm that the lyrics from his Sycamore verse were directed at Kanye. So whatever that was directed at him. He denies rumor that he was going to review his son with an Adidas campaign. That just seems so so celebrity like.
He's gonna do what Adidas wanted.
Um, so here it is. He said when asked about the rumor that he wanted to reveal the birth of his son Adonis in conjunction with a new Adidas campaign, he responded by saying that wasn't the case. He says he was working with Adidas, and they returned with the idea of the name being played off his son's name. He wasn't revealing his son's name with Adidas. He was going to have his son in the effing commercial. Um, he says, number one, if you don't want to, here's my thing. As a celebrity, why do you have to feel like you have to announce? Everybody has to announce. I don't want to announce my kid. Like, if I have a son, I'm not going to, or whoever, I'm not going to announce him on Twitter. You see all these random people announcing their people on Twitter because all their friends are on Twitter. I don't got to. I'm announcing to.
I don't have you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me on that. I'm like this is me because like I've been around YouTube since 2013, so I have been around this for like 5 years. Even though now I don't. It doesn't. I've been around this game on in a lot of games. So even though there's people before me, I've been around this game like since the inception of YouTube. I am a vet at this now. I'm a vet at this age because I've been on here since 2013. You can go on my channel and look at when I made the channel. I made the channel when I was in high school, basically, for like the end of my freshman year in high school. So I've been around this game for 5 years. I have seen over the last like what 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I have seen so many people announce their pregnancies or whatever, announcing children. Like first off, I'm not putting my children in harm's way at all. I do not want them. I do not want them in the line of sight. So if someone kills them, because you do that, that means you're putting them in harm's way, danger. And then you also you also don't have the obligation to let people know what you're doing on a daily basis. Let them know what you want them to know. Let them know everything. Thing about these some of the YouTubers, they let these their fans know what every day, all day. You don't have to do all that. Me personally, I don't like to let everybody know. I don't like to let a lot of people know what I'm doing. You don't need to know that. If it's a big deal, I'll tell you. If it's not, you don't need to know.
Yeah, I
So
think people gotta be careful with what they do online. Announcement of all your kids, especially somebody like him. I think he said he did a DNA test and for his son, obviously at the time, and it came back. to them, and they couldn't be 100% sure that that was his son or not because, well, every rapper in this entire game has kids with a bunch of women, and their women go mess with other dudes. That's why he say he's not even 100% sure. How are you not 100% sure? Because whoever you're with, could bother you with some other guys. That's just how the rap game is. So I think it's very very. That's why you had kind of announce it. You can't announce I don't know. Everybody else in this world who's not in the rap game doesn't have an issue with that, apart from basketball players to some extent, because they mingle in with those guys a lot too, and they go to strip clubs and all that. I'm surprised more of these new black guys. I'm happy that more of these black athletes don't have kids like that because they're careful. He
They're- they put on game. They're thinking ahead of time.
he has mass respect for Jay Z. They throw some jabs at each other, but they good. He said he admitted he had a moment with Chris Brown because of Rihanna. Um, now I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense
He
because
says that person in the middle of is no longer part of realized currently and have the most utmost love and respect for her. I guess he's talking about Rihanna. Yeah,
and
so
some
Rihanna's out of it. No surprising. He thinks of her as family. He hasn't stated. So they made up a record together. Um, with Chris Brown, even after the crucial moment. He said he's taking his time with his. Uh, he says he doesn't. That he won't do like 3 track, 50 deluxe album. Uh, he said I have to do two things. I have to give the people that like their singing enough to hold on to. And I have to give Braun enough bars. Interesting. So LeBron's like, yeah, give me bars, bro. Yeah, give me some
he's
bars.
gonna give a
Now I don't know that LeBron is gonna put forward
or
he's gonna
he's
have
gonna have
bars
bars
that he has
that he has
to
to
make.
make.
So
So
LeBron's like
LeBron,
a nice album. Maybe that's a joke. Look,
look,
like music with some more bars. Like I need some English in there. I can't just have you singing everything or whatever you be doing. He says he's no longer signing Cash Money. Um,
oh
yeah, yeah. He's
Drake was trying to do.
he signed to Young Money and um
What Little Wayne's out? Wayne's company.
with that has obviously has what's the Nicki Minaj on there. So there was speculation on that with his
Raptors championship pack like
Frozen Money
Frozen.
Public and
He has loyalty
loyalty
to
to them.
um,
But
but
he's
he's
no
no.
longer. He
He
said
said
he's
signed
signed direct myself. I'm just
this
signed
time.
direct myself to Universal. He can get whatever he wants from Universal. That's do that. He has some. He has shared his biggest regret in the weekend. Uh oh, okay, interesting. Oh, you didn't stay on OVO. I'm not gonna say that there weren't people that didn't feel way about it. That was never my.
Oh,
Oh, oh, okay.
okay.
Okay,
So
so the guy doesn't look that. I don't know why women like him, but the lead singer for Weekend was on OVO. Oh,
okay,
okay, interesting.
OVO's
OVO's he has a music label.
that's like a company where he that's like where he makes like those the OVO tens, the OVO 12s, the shoes, and then like his own clothing, he has his own like little clothing or merch line where he like he has his own shop and then he releases sells it in like Los Angeles, like people buy it. Like I don't that's what I know of. Like, that's
Mm,
what I know. It's like clothing company. Like he has like his it's like a little partnership. Where he make
yeah,
like tens and Jordan 12s.
yeah,
So that's why I guess like it's
yeah. He says they kind of had OVO XO, him in the weekend, but they kind of had an album and a tour. I never know they've never worked with each other on music, being both from I believe they're both from Canada, right?
I mean I don't know if he the weekends from Canada, but I know.
because the way he said they're both from the same state and never linked up, that would tell me he's also from Canada, which is interesting. Never linked up. They should do that at some point. And he's open to a relationship, but on his terms. What a surprise! You are Drake. So the girl you have to deal with has to deal with you being Drake. It's just like a regular person becoming the dating Adriana Lima, like one of the top five supermodels ever. Yeah, you can have Adriana Lima, but you have to deal with her on your own. What was that? You have to deal with her on your own terms, on her terms. So I'm not surprised, and that's so be that's the Drake 2 hour interview broken
Damn it, what,
down.
bro?
What can you say?
Drake gonna have to be super with the girl he gonna mess with.
Hey man, that girl just got no truth. Drake is Drake, and he goes into what he's looking for. And look, I'm not gonna read into everything because we know what he wants to do. He has it when you Drake is already set. So when he brings you into life, he's just gonna be honest. You don't have to conform to what I do. I have he has his company, he has people he has to worry about and pay the money and all that. And when you come in, you have to conform. Drake is not gonna be like, okay, let's go for you. This is not regular life where both. It's when you go with celebrities or famous people, it's the famous person. It just is it. You're regular. Okay, you go to work and you go home. That's it. Like, oh, you buy groceries. You know what Drake does? Oh, I gotta take a plane.
Hey, oh, I gotta go to Los Angeles.
Angeles,
I gotta go to. I gotta stay in the studio
Angeles
all day.
all day, and I gotta mess with the beats and the and everything. Like he's just got too much things to worry about you. You're gonna have to perform. And I agree with him. It's on his terms because you're the regular person. You gotta do all that stuff. He's got a company.
He's got a company to run.
He's
He's got music.
music.
He's got people that he gotta work with also.
Yeah, he, So I agree in that. Yes, that is the rap radar interview of Drake. I would never watch 2 hours unless I was completely doing something like you're playing and you just listen. You may not listen to it on the background. I've found out if you try to like when you're playing, you eventually just get immersed. Yeah, I don't even get that. I mean, that's the second straight win by Minnesota in this demo. That's crazy.
But
It's no weird.
but
But yeah.
you repeat what you said.
Which one?
But repeat what you said. Like,
Oh no, I was saying it's hard to try to listen to things
yeah, that's what I was saying.
because eventually when you're playing, it's just it's not a habit. It's automatic. You get into it so much, everything else gets. I just realized that I'm trying to listen to like fantasy things. I'm playing something. I'm just like that thing gets locked. Like you can hear something. You're hearing words. You're just like
Like you probably might have to shove that thing in. You gotta probably get some earphones in your ear or something.
yeah. I remember playing Destiny. I would put the music in my ears because I was playing like PvE. I wasn't worried about killing anything, right? Like I could like if I really needed something, I would just put it in my ears. But yeah, I mean, you just put that thing out there. You're not gonna hear anything. If you're regular, if you're abnormally very good at focusing, I guess you could hear something. I guess I don't fucking know. But yeah, man. Let's see. This game's over though. Oh, I'm done. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's yeah.
just a little just one more thing. The best game of 2019.
Okay, what's the best case of 2019? Show me
There's
that.
a whole
But what's this? NBA?
best on video games.
That's video games. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I got you now.
So we got
All right, let me go there.
so since this is gonna be like the last, this is gonna be the last one of 2019 for
Yeah,
us,
sure.
and then for us, we're gonna be back in 2020.
Yeah, we'll be back first Friday, right there. Who you? Which website you go? I see Forbes. I see The Verge. I see Telegraph.
For what when I see it on
Oh, I'm sorry.
news
Okay, we can
sources,
go. We can go Verge because I think I did The Verge earlier. Well, they're video games. This is the Forbes. Their best.
this is Forbes list. This is Forbes list.
Yeah.
So
So, um, shit. Oh, I have to turn off my ad blocker. I run ad blocker and everything. Why wouldn't I? Okay,
yeah,
ladies.
yeah, that's what you have to watching the ads. Y'all getting money off everybody else, man.
Yeah, they do, bro. They really do.
So my one view is not gonna
Yeah. Where is this thing? This guy should put a list except of doing this bullshit he did.
be said my favorite games ever.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is, I guess this is like
Oh,
his.
okay. So here it is. It's
Let me see.
it's after it's at in summary. It's in summary. Then you can just go down because he wrote like so many fucking games there. Um,
Okay, so here's the list of my favorite games of 2000 in roughly order and I enjoyed the most. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Star Wars Jedi Fallen, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Devil May Cry 5, Fire Emblem 3 House, The Outer Worlds, Apex Legends,
another of those stupid games. Better than Fortnite.
Control,
Oh yeah, it's like interesting game on PS4.
Plague Tale Innocence,
That one. Bloodstained for that
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Grease Fall, don't know that one either. What the hell? What kind of game? What kind of list is this?
I would give it. I would show me the. Okay. Hello.
So okay, so what? This game? What is this, bro? What is this? Fire Emblem Three Houses. The Outer Worlds. Control. A Plague. I mean, the hell. Alright. Close the door, cheap boy. Oh. All right, we back. So I don't know what the hell half these. Let me see. There's like 12 of them, right? So I'm gonna
I
say
know
that.
the other. I know
So
the
I'm
other.
gonna say I don't know. Outer Worlds.
Oh,
Let me count. Fire Emblem, Outer Worlds, Control, Plague, Bloodstained, and Greedfall. So half these games I don't even know.
Fire Emblems, I know that one because I watched a guy called Heavenly Controller. He played Fire Emblem. That one's on Switch. It looks like a good game for Switch. I wouldn't. I only know because I watched the guy. That's it. Apart from that, I wouldn't even know this game exists. I know Control. Control was an interesting game. That was on PlayStation 4. Um, Apex Legend, I think it's better than Fortnite. I hate being that game.
Yeah,
This game is far better.
you're so annoying, dog. You got like what we said before. Building a whole house ish, and then you got like we try to shoot you. You building up a whole mansion. Like, damn, bro. Like you that pussy. You want to just build all day. Remember, you gotta kill somebody at the end of the day. You can't just be building all day. Damn. So
The Outer Worlds doesn't actually a game, you know. So it's kind of like about The Walking Dead. You have like decisions. I think I don't know if you really do much action or you really control. So you know that's the game. I think. Sequel
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Sekiro, that game.
That game was next level. Well,
Watch Control play that game. That game was interesting.
You need to watch because Clouds play that. You need to watch his highlights. That should be funny.
He must be dying.
He uploaded like 8 parts of highlights. Dude, I didn't see the whole game because I already watched the game, so I'm not gonna sit there and watch it. But I seen this highlight. Oh my god, they're so funny, man. Y'all need to type in "Shaking the Clouds" on YouTube and go on the channel and It's not going to be that hard to find because he doesn't upload. He doesn't upload like that anymore.
No,
After Storm, he just then he started playing Storm Force, and then he started playing other games. After Storm 4, he just completely cut the game off.
it's old. And plus, I believe he has a job. He's got a job. He should have. Because if he's not uploading like that, it's like if he's like bro, like bro, BG has a job, so he doesn't upload like that. Plus, he's older now, so when you have a job and all the time, you upload less. When I see somebody upload less, either they have a job and they're now, or they just want the patch for YouTube, like PewDiePie. You never know from PewDiePie. PewDiePie's coming to upload for the first part of 2020. He'll be gone. He's burnt out. Oh yeah,
That's what he said.
making a video. Burned out. I'm not. He's been doing YouTube like that for well over 10 plus years. I mean, it's about time he took a break. It's not like he's gonna lose anything. He's still got money, and what? All his subscribers gonna go away? He'll be right when he comes back. He'll be fine. That's one thing I never thought about. Yeah, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was amazing.
That's
Star Wars, shit.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was the new games I bought. Talking about games of favorite game of 2019, strictly of this year, that was my favorite game. It was the best game. The ability to change moves and all that. It's gonna get and it's gonna be better. Spider-Man 2 in 2021. Yeah, boy, that's my favorite year. So was your favorite?
Say Spider-Man. Yeah.
It got by Fallen Order. Got by that game. Resident Evil 2 remake. Watching. You played through it though. I may get 3. I just really hate games. Why did they have to remake the games with chasing you all day long? Like that's the only thing I would be like, fuck. You gotta deal with this bitch chasing you like this the fucking nemesis of your stars that chase you fucking around. I hate that shit. But whatever. Devil May Cry 5, watching Heavenly Controller. Go watch Heavenly Controller, man. That man's funny. He had a great video. He has a one video where the first person is Dante just like Michael Jackson. That was lit. He got like the hat, and the hat had like a scarf, and it turns to just like Michael Jackson. If something could turn me into this, like Michael Jackson, how do you say I'll keep it too. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, shit right there. Oh man, imagine Michael Jackson. Yeah, for some reason your legs bending like crazy. Yeah.
What about? I don't even know if I want to look at it anymore, man.
Give me skin.
CNN, hell, gamer.
Everybody like watch the post has one. Everybody has like that has a guy who plays video games somewhat, and they can just give out like some stupid list.
Esquire, Super Mario Maker 2, no.
Fuck that.
No.
So you're telling me that you're gonna take some kiddie game over like any other good game that you could think of? That even fucking makes sense.
Okay, this list, they got Kingdom Hearts 3. What? Sayonara Wild Hearts.
What the fuck is that?
The Outer World. Okay.
Oh man,
Heroes Challenge Die Twice.
They really
Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
They really like making people pissed off, don't they?
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I'm telling you, they like pissing people off, man. They really
Mortal Kombat 11. Super Mario Maker 2 is their number one.
Okay.
That's their number one game. But you got Sekiro at number 7. Sekiro's at number 7. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is called being gay.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. What?
What that is? Oh no, I'm sorry. I know what that is. That just sounds gay.
I mean Mortal Kombat 11.
I mean, nobody talked about wasn't that lit this year, man. Nobody talking about Mortal Kombat like that. Yeah. Nothing. There's nothing else.
But no, no, Super Mario Maker.
No, no,
Come
no.
on, son. That's no.
Ew, Super Mario Maker game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say it's not a good game.
Not
It's a
bad
game
game.
for fucking baby boys or
Yeah,
some shit, I guess.
it's a game for niggas like Cassie, man. Who get no pussy.
Does he have a girlfriend?
I don't even know. That's the thing with that. He don't be putting out his personal shit like that.
Yeah, smart. Don't put yourself out like that. Keep it all inside. We may be gay. I don't know. No, I'm gay. But he may not. He probably nothing. I don't think he does.
I mean, he's like in the mid-30s or something.
Jeez.
He's like in the mid-30s.
Yeah, that's true.
You keep the way they keep screaming. He got high blood pressure.
Yeah, he will. They never think about that. Oh man, I may have high blood pressure when I'm older. Yeah, because you scream like an idiot every freaking time you go out here and do your shit. You always screaming like a maniac. Yeah, maybe if you fucking watch your health, you wouldn't have uh, high blood pressure by before in your golden years. You're supposed to have problems after your 40s, not in your 40s when you can still move. But some people don't have that problem, I guess.
But after I seen that,
Oh
man,
man,
no,
this
man.
list Most of these lists.
I seen some of the games in the forums list. I seen in that one, so I guess, but like they number this, the placement is very off.
I just tell you they all play the same games.
So I guess you don't need to look at any more lists. It's the same thing, but that's how it is. Everybody plays the same game. It's the same game as their top 10 best games of 2019.
Oh
But
man.
with that being said, this has been another episode to end off 2019 of the APF podcast, episode 37. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you see people all the links in the description. And this has been your boy, the most powerful man that has the system, the coach.
Hey man. It's your boy Mr. Going for aka PayPal. I'm gonna leave you with this. I saw AB on Instagram posing with Zion. Zion, stay away from that man. His name's like Zion, dumb dumb. Oh, whatever. Fuck. He's out here doing
Oh yeah, he did that, and he's doing his ex
yeah, he's
girlfriend.
doing everything. Yeah, come on, he messed up. Zion, stay away from Zion.
Please stay away from
Stay away from.
you're already injured.
Yeah, you're injured, just dumb dumb, and he can't remember your name. How are you dealing with him? Anyways,
Anyways,
we're
we're
out.
out. With that being said, we out of here. Ah!